Legends, what is going on? This is the Gym Boss Podcast. I'm Jimmy. I'm your host, and this is everything gym, marketing, sales, business development, personal development, whatever you need to be able to grow your gym in 2019 or whenever you're listening to this and beyond. So, and before we even go into what I'm going to talk about here today, which actually is titled The Smart Gym Owner's Guide to Growth in 2020. This is the people that are going to really be able to succeed and flourish going into the new year and having a great year. Is before I dive into that though, go over to iwantgymleads.com. That's iwantgymleads.com. You can go over there. There's a short little video I created for you where you can actually secure yourself a free marketing plan from yours truly. All you have to do is just watch the video, fill in the application form, and then we'll be in touch. Anyways, this is going to be the Smart Gym Owner's Guide to Growth in 2020. So what am I talking about here? There's three key things that needs to happen, and I'm going to talk you through this and then also an example of like where this has actually already happened this year with a client of mine where we introduced this stuff, and I want this to be able to be the foundation of something that you can then be able to use for your own business. So there's three key pillars that you got to understand before we do anything. Now, if you're on the podcast, you can't see the whiteboard, but if you're on Facebook Live, check this out. So what I've done is I've drawn a line from left to right. On the left, there's a sad face. On the right, there's a happy face. So this is how you get the results. So you go from the left to the right to get happier. So there's three things. Number one is the niche. So you need to be able to niche. If you're too broad and too general, it's not going to happen. And you're like probably going, yeah, big deal, Jimmy. I've heard that before. Yeah. And this is where you got to turbocharge it with the next two parts. So niche, understanding who is it, not just like I want to train the 25 to 30-year-olds. Like everybody does that. Like get a bit more specific about who it is that you're trying to target and the specific result that you can deliver. That's number one. Number two is you got to be high ticket and premium for this part. And before you push pause on this, I'm going to tell you exactly how you can do this without compromising the current business that you already have. So I'm not telling you to stop your current business, but this is something that you can do, right? And then, so high ticket, and I'll tell you what there's a big box on the top there. I can tell you like what that's going to be pointing towards a high ticket and premium and what that involves. And then lastly is paid ads. Like you got to be doing paid advertising to be able to grow. Otherwise you're going to be left behind all the other gyms that are paying for advertising, that are getting consistent leads and are growing. So as you know, every man and his dog is doing group training for like, whatever types of gyms there are out there. There's plenty of them. But if we can offer a second service, something that is high ticket and premium, these are the people that are going to grow. Now, I'm going to tell you an example before we get into this. This high ticket premium thing is semi-private personal training. That's what I mean by this. Let me write this up. Semi-private. Right, so semi-private PT is amazing. That's how my whole business was when I had 3 locations with multiple trainers working for me. We were exclusively semi-private PT because you can earn more with less customers, with less clients. They stay longer. They retain longer. You can get them better results. It's a no-brainer in my eyes. And if you haven't done this yet and you don't know how to install it, then that's what we can talk about. If you go to iwantgymleads.com, go over there, fill in the application form, and then we can get personalized about how you can do it for yourself over there in your particular gym, because every case is a little bit different. But I'm just going to go broad, big picture for now on this one. So there's an example here. A client of mine this year, we had this conversation. I was like, dude, you've got to put semi-private into your gym. And he was like, okay, I'm keen. I want to know more. And so he implemented it. I got off the phone with him just this morning, which is why I'm doing this, because today's Tuesday, midday. And so I thought, while it's still fresh, I'll shoot this video for you. He has just said he's got 50 people. He's got 50. I think that's a rough number, but I said using the rough number of 50 people, he's only got 2 trainers running the semi-private. So they each have 25 clients each. And so those clients go to see the exact same trainer every single time. So that's where retention piece can be held a lot higher, because they're seeing them every single session, not a different coach every time. And this resulted in, with the price points that we've got, an extra $22,200 per month coming into his gym, not taking up too much extra space because he still has his group training stuff going on, but by simply offering a more premium service for the already incoming leads, he's managed to turn that into $22,200 recurring revenue every month just from those 50 people. And he's got room to add more. So this is something that I highly recommend that you have a look at. Now, semi-private, if you don't know what it is, 4 people at a time. And it's personal training, proper periodized, where everybody's sort of doing this similar program, but you still personalize it within the session. And again, if you want to know more about that, iwantgymleads.com. Fill in the application form there, and then we can have a chat about how we can do that for your business and see. And it's just a total no obligation call. So you can go over there, you can go check it out, and I'll be able to offer you support for free. So this is what I reckon that you should be able to do. Semi-private. So first you got to get your niche. So you can't just go, we're doing semi-private for everybody, because we are charging more, starting at $100 a week, if not higher. So it'd be 100, 150 bucks a week, somewhere in between there. Some places might charge even more, but I think that's kind of the sweet spot. And you need those 3 things. So once we get the niche, once we understand who it is that you want and the particular result that you're gonna deliver for them, then we can build out your high ticket premium offer, which is semi-private with nutrition, with accountability, with catch-ups, with absolutely everything. Right? So you're really dialing up the service on this one, because you can either be the cheapest or the best. And if you're going to do something, why not be the premium offering in your local area and charge the fees that demand that? But also, if you charge the fees, you have to deliver the service. I have to make that very clear. You have to deliver the service that warrants that price point. Okay? But why not be the premium person? Why not you? That's what I want to say. Why not you? If you want to add additional revenue to your existing business, or you want to start just a semi-private PT business, iwantgymleads.com. I've said it plenty of times during this video. Go over there, go fill in the application form, and we'll have a chat about how we can implement this into your business for you. And the last piece is paid ads. So once we have the niche, once we know the result we're going to get them, once you build up your premium high ticket offer, then you've got to get your paid advertising on point to be able to attract these types of people. And that's where I come in, because I run a done-for-you marketing agency. And if you can do it yourself, even better. Like all the power to you. But obviously, I run an agency. If you need help with that, you know where to go. So let's recap here. Semi-private PT is the way to go for smart gym owners, because the marketplace has got a bajillion. That's the actual number from statistics.com or whatever, right? There's a bajillion people doing group fitness. So how do you stand out? How do you add, and then also how do you add more revenue, more profits to your business, to your already existing business? It's pretty simple. Semi-private personal training. If you're unsure how to put all that together and unsure how to get your paid ads working, go on over to iwantgymleads.com, go and fill in the application form, and we'll have a chat. Anyways, this is Jimmy. Peace. I'll speak to you soon.